In his welcoming remarks, Oshikoto Swapo Coordinator, who is also competing for Swapo Secretary General position, Armas Amukwiyu, called on the candidates competing for the top positions as well as for the Central Committee to strictly adhere to the rules of engagement. Amukwiyu also called on fellow contestants and delegates to have a clear and comradely campaign.
My further appeal to all the Congress delegates is to apply the high sense of party discipline during this very complex process and be vigilant, delegates to be vigilant, not to be lured into factions that would undermine the current and the future life of our party. Henceforth, we are all obliged to avoid anything and everything possible to cause division within our party.
The candidates vying for the vice president position sold their ideas and aspirations in a closed-door session. The NBC News crew spoke to the three candidates vying for the vice president position.
We are the children of Swapo, raised and groomed by Swapo, tested, tasked with very challenging responsibilities, both at the party and in government, under very difficult circumstances. And we have managed to steer our party and our country through very big storms. And this is the experience that I will bring to the position of Vice President of Swapo. And I believe that with the experience that I bring from the National Planning Commission, from the Ministry of Finance, from the Office of the Prime Minister, where I have dealt with the disasters and have helped our country to find its way through, including through droughts, COVID, floods, and also being the Secretary of Economic Affairs of Swapo for 10 years and having helped to build the empire for Swapo by way of companies. I think these are valuable experiences and skills that I can bring to this position to help our party to guide the government so that the government can lead the development of our country and the prosperity of our people.
Honesty, integrity, and fight against tribalism, racism, and any form of discrimination, as per our constitution, will be one of my guiding principles, and I will adhere to it, and also put it in our people to understand the importance. Another thing is that as a party, particularly a governing party, we are given a responsibility by the Namibian people, and we must take that responsibility with honor and dignity. Particularly when you are a government, it means the Namibian people have put themselves and the country's resources in the hands of Swapo Party. And for me, as a party leader, we have to make sure that these resources are managed in the best interest of the Namibian people.
I went into this competition knowing exactly that apart from my own decision, my own conviction, I was nominated and before the nomination with some demand. I feel that I'm the right candidate, but my conviction is also that I'm the right candidate. I have the ability, I have performed. It's not something I'm so rising, I have performed all positions. Since my national leadership, and also Swapo Party. So I have demonstrated that. For now also we look at the generational look. We need to have a kind of a bridge between the current and the future.
Incumbent Swapo Secretary General Sophia Shaningwa, who is contesting to retain the position, as well as those vying for the Deputy Secretary General, namely Lucia Vetboy, Wahekwa Herunga, David Hamtenya, and Evelyn Nawasesta-Ayele, were also present at the meeting. Tanatenya Imbodi, NBC News, Omuthiya.